Search engine optimization, or SEO, is a phrase that every website owner should be familiar with. SEO means that you have designed and written your website to show high in the search engines, like Yahoo and Google. Backlinks in particular, are of an enormous importance in the ranking of your website. While links that are swapped between you and another site can carry some weight in the search engines, one-way, inbound backlinks carry far more importance, and are key to high ranking. While there are services that will sell your links, and sites that allow you to swap large numbers of links with other users, these can be seriously detrimental to your search engine rankings. Major search engines are aware of this practice, and when they're able to ferret it out, they will penalize sites for doing it. It's far better to get a dozen one-way backlinks over the course of a month, than to purchase 1,000 paid links or make a quick 100-link trade. Fortunately, there are many things you can do to organically develop backlinks to your site that will boost your search engine ranking significantly. Here are 7 great ways to get high-quality backlinks to your website. 1. Article marketing. Suppose you have a website that sells leather cleaning and conditioning products. How do you get traffic on your site without having a big advertising budget? Well, one way is through article marketing. There are a number of article sites that people use every day to learn about topics that interest them, or to learn how to accomplish certain tasks. Sites like ehow.com, goarticles.com, and ezinearticles.com are where millions of people go to learn something. If you wrote an article about how to care for leather boots and handbags, for one of these sites, you would display a resource box at the bottom of your article, where you would tell a little about yourself, and include links to your commercial website. Some of these sites allow links to your site embedded in the articles themselves, and these will also help drive traffic to your site, increasing the probability that you'll get backlinks and traffic. 2. Video marketing. If you're using video marketing, you want the maximum number of people to watch your video. There are many ways to promote your video content and encourage backlinks. If you have an email newsletter, that's a great way to get a link to your video content to a lot of people. Some forums and blogs allow links, as long as they are not obvious spam posts, and some even allow you to provide a link to your website in your forum signature. Read the FAQs on any forum you consider joining before posting links to your site. Twitter is another great way to announce new video content. On Twitter you have 140 characters with which to convince people to click on a link to your site. This can be very effective because of the huge number of people who use Twitter to quickly search for information. 3. Social bookmarking. You can encourage backlinks with social bookmarking sites like Digg.com, Delicious, and StumbleUpon.com. With sites like these, you can submit a link to your website, and people visiting the site will see your website URL when they look for new information related to your website. Not only can they easily visit and watch your video, they can pass your submission on by vouching for it as having good content. The more people who see and like your content, the more prominent that link to your website will become, and the more high-quality backlinks you will earn. 4. Squidoo Lens. Squidoo is a site that is a lot like the article sites mentioned earlier, but it's different in some ways. For example, rather than articles, Squidoo publishes what it calls lenses. The idea is that you are an expert on something. By using text, photos, and video, you can use your lens to focus on information and share it with a huge readership. You can write a lens about your business. Then perhaps you can write more lenses about individual items that you sell. You can link all these lenses together to maximize the traffic you drive to your site, and encourage more backlinks. 5. Hub Pages. Hub Pages is similar to Squidoo in that you can use it to make content-rich pages with text, videos, pictures, and links. You create an account, pick a title for your hub page, and add tags. Then you add content, photos, text, products, or comments. While you don't own a topic on Hub Pages, the more Hub Pages you create, the higher your Hub Pages ranking will be, and the more you will be seen as the expert on a given topic. 6. Directory submission. Directory submission is an adjunct to search engine submission. Instead of just submitting your website to search engines, you should submit it to search engines and directories. Directory submission is different because editors review submissions for quality before accepting it into the directory. These editors have so many sites submitted to them that they can be selective about each submission. The main thing you should keep in mind when submitting your site to a directory is to follow that directory's instructions exactly. If you don't, you are automatically out of the running, even if your site is brilliant. You must also submit your site to the proper category and subcategory, if applicable, which is very important to remember with directory submissions. 7. Social media sites. These are sites that you always hear about, like Facebook, Twitter, DeviantArt, and MySpace. These sites allow the sharing of content as well as socializing. If your website or business doesn't have a Facebook page, it should. Same with MySpace and Twitter. But it is important to know that you need to keep your content on these social media sites up to date. A stale MySpace or Facebook page will rapidly disappear from the collective memory. If someone is a fan of your Facebook page, they will be notified when your page is updated. It is also important to know that even though some of these sites are popular among college students, and even high school students, your business page should always retain a high degree of decorum. In other words, your page should always be professional. These 7 tips for generating one-way backlinks, implemented consistently, will help your site gain many valuable one-way backlinks. The more genuine backlinks your site has, the higher it will rise in search engine results. And that is the best way to drive traffic to your site and help your business grow. For more information on how to take advantage of these powerful link building strategies, visit www.smartmediainnovations.com today.